Hello everyone, I'm Ilana and I am about to teach ballet basics as part of Breakout's live online video classes. We're going to be getting started here in a few minutes, so grab your bar, get yourself ready, and I'll see you soon. Get that set up. Happy Saturday everyone, hope you're having a good morning. All right. Hey everyone, good morning, happy Saturday. I'm Ilana and this is Ballet Basics. Let me just plug in so I don't lose my battery this time. Ballet Basics is part of Breakout Studios live online video classes. Thanks for joining me this morning. Let's get started. So we're going to begin facing to our bar, and I always like to start in parallel, even though the ballet is 100% turned out 100% of the time. I like to begin class in parallel because it kind of brings you to your center and to your midline, and then we find the correct way to then find our rotation rather than forcing it right from the very start, okay? So parallel with the feet, legs are all the way together, the feet are wide into the floor, and I want you to just feel that the shoulders are stacked over the pelvis, the low abdominals are gathering in and up. We're not clenching in the glutes, they're actually relatively relaxed. It's more of a sense of pulling in through the inner thighs and up. From here, the head is just balanced right on top of the spine, and the arms are in en bas, a nice oval position, just a couple inches between the fingertips. So we'll breathe the arms open, 5 and 6, placing the hands onto the bar. And we'll go right foot to the half toe, all the way up to the tip of the toe, no weight on that foot. Back to the half and lower down. Left foot to the half, all the way to the toe, and half, lower down. Then we're gonna just tread through the feet. So we go half toe on the right, and switch, and switch, and switch. Let's keep going, 5 and 6, lower the heel, standing in parallel just to hold. We'll start with the left foot, half toe to the toe, and half, lower down. Right foot, half to the toe, and half, lower down. Treading for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lower the heel. Now we're flipping to turn out, and we're just going to where our legs naturally go to, okay? Finding that nice spiral from the tops of the thighs. We hold our turnout from up here, not from the feet. And we do the same pattern here, half toe to the toe, and half, press the heel, left foot to the toe, and half, press the heel. We have our treads. Now this time, the knee is still tracking over that second toe, but obviously it's opening out to the side. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Lower the heel to the floor, starting left, demi and toe, demi and down. Right foot, same fitting tread, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower down. From here, let's do a side bend. So our right arm comes to first. Open to second, watch that it doesn't get behind the shoulder. We port de bras over to the side, turn your head. Coming all the way up, open the arm, place the hand on the bar. I'll show you what that looks like if this is my bar. Left arm first and second, it comes overhead, side bend over. Coming all the way up, it comes back to second, place the hand back onto the bar. From here, we'll take an elevate, lift the heels. The front of the heels are always looking forward when we're in turnout. Pelvis is under the shoulders, not sticking back or tucking forward. And then we'll find our balance with our arms in first position. Open out and lower the heels. So I'll talk it through, but we start with our half to the toe, both sides, and then 6 treads. Start with the left foot, same thing in first, and then we do our port de bras side and our balance. That's it, okay? All right, so let's do it. Parallel feet. Here we go. Hands on the bar. Right foot goes half toe, all the way to the toe, and half. Press the heel. Left foot, same thing. Just treading through. 1, easy switch. 4, 5, and 6. Lower the heel down. Start with the left foot. Keep your belly lifted. See if you can grow half an inch taller from the back of the head. Treading through. Left. 5, 6. Lower the heel, turn out to first. Right foot. Keep the hips looking forward so we're not swiveling. and treading right, left. 5, 6, lower the heel. Let's start with the left foot, last time. Toe, and the right. And a switch. 5, 6, put the foot down. Right arm goes to first, and second, let's take it over, side bend, turn your head. Coming all the way up, open the arm, place it to the bar, other side. Bending side, you're in a toaster slot with your torso. Coming up, place the hand to the bar, and we'll elevate. Heels are looking forward. Spiral your thighs, arms to first. And we'll open out and lower the heels. Okay. So turnout is a thing that dancers of all levels continue to have to explore and work on. It's a concept that is, if you're newer to ballet, it takes some time to grasp exactly what muscles are activating when you turn out. So I want you to just imagine how you work in ballet class as having 2 barbershop poles, the old school ones that had like the candy striped spiral going all the way down. I want you to imagine that spiral is starting right up at the tops of the hips, and the spiral goes outwards. And you have those 2 opposite spirals going from the top. It wraps around, it wraps around, it wraps around the whole leg to get down to the bottom. So as you're working any part of class, whether it's a plie or a tendu side, there's this constant energy of that spiral. It's not like a stagnant position. It's a constant work of the energy around. So as you tendu, the spiral is going and going and going, but the spiral on this leg is also going and going and going. So we have this opposition all the time, and we should be feeling some activation through the back of the legs, right between the glutes and the hamstrings, our turnout muscles, our smile line, right there. Okay, so that's my spiel, but something just to think about as you're working. It shouldn't affect where your pelvis is to turn out, okay? So first position, heels together, toes apart. Prepare your arm to second position. Demi-plie, reach the fingertips out and stretch. Demi-plie and stretch. Grand plie, keep the heels down. They lift up just a little bit, and then they come right back down. You need to show that demi-plie before you stretch. I'm going to turn slightly sideways so that you can just see a better angle. Port de bras forward, all the way down. You have your arm in fifth, long spine to come back up. We'll take one elevate, lower down, tendu to second position. Let me move my bar. So my bar arm, I'm kind of cheating, you guys. Your bar arm should be in front of your shoulder still, but since I'm turning, I'm just cheating it back a little bit. We do want it in front of us. Demi-plie and stretch. Number 2. Now in second position, the heels stay down on the floor, and demi and stretch. We go into the bar, turn your head, again like we did just in the last exercise, coming all the way up, elevate, lower down. Now we're going to tendu that outside foot, the one furthest from the bar. You have to transfer right over, right? So there's no weight on the toe before you close. In our fifth, right? So that right foot is in the front. Demi and stretch, demi and stretch. Grand plie, heels are down, they lift slightly, they go right back down, and stretch. Bring the arm to first, turn your head over that arm, and we'll cambre. This is a lift up to go back, so your sternum is pulling up to the ceiling as you go back, coming back up. Take a su-su, cross that front foot over to find this position. Both arms off the bar if you can. Nice nice and tight through the legs, and then we'll open, slide the front foot back out to lower down and finish. So it's 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plié. Watch that you don't crash to the bottom. We don't want to be here. You have a little orange underneath your knees, and you're just squeezing the orange, but you can't crush it, right? Demi and stretch. So let's do it. First position to start, then we go to second, then we go to fifth, all right? So here we go. I'm going to turn slight side, open the arm, demi-plié, reach and stretch, plié. Lift to grand plié, heels come up a little bit, they go right back down. Choreograph forward, long spine to come up, and we'll take an elevate, lift your heels. Tendu to second position. And here we go, 2 pliés. Now the heels don't lift up, grand plié. Keep your pelvis right under your shoulders, don't sit back into the bar. All the way up, and we'll elevate, lift the heels. Tendu, cross that foot to fifth. 2 pliés. Keep the heels down, knees open. Grand plié, diamond. Little lift of the heels, put them right back down. Bring the arm to first. Calm break up and back. Now coming back to center, front foot moves over. And both arms to first. And we'll open the arms out. Lower the feet down. All right. All right, let's go straight around to the second side. So put your right hand up the bar, first position. Here we go. Prepare the arm. Demi-plié, reach the arm out. Don't stick your bottom back behind you, especially here. Right underneath your shoulders, demi. Long spine to go forward, long spine to come up, and we'll take an elevate. Tendu the outside foot to second, demi-plié. Heels stay down, don't stick your bottom back, and we'll go into the bar, big stretch. All the way up, elevate, and tendu the outside foot, cross it in front, plié, stretch, 2, grand plié, lift to go down, bring the arm to first, come right up and back, and we'll bring the eyes forward, straight knees, front foot crosses over. Find your balance, strong arms, tummy in, and we'll open, lower down. Okay. So the other thing you need to be thinking about, in anything really, but especially in ballet, your legs are either straight or they're bent. There's no in between. So a plie, obviously we bend and we stretch. When we take a sous-sus, when we take that elevate, what sometimes I see is we get a little bend in the knee, even a smaller one, to get up there. The legs stay completely straight and pulled up, and we're lifting. It's like we're slurping up through a straw, and the front foot slides across. So there's no need to bend the knees on that. Sometimes we do a releve, in which case the knees do bend, but there's a difference, right? So it's intentional whether they bend always or whether they're straight, okay? So let's take a tendu from first. So first, back to our first position, and we'll prepare the arm first to second. So tendu is to stretch. We're going to go to the front, which will be right in front of the belly button. Demi-point, so you stop at the half toe, stretch the toes, back to the half, closing in. Another tendu and close. Demi-plie arm goes across to first and open. Same thing to the side, demi and toe. Now notice my side is slightly forward so that my heel can still look to the front. Demi and close. Another tendu and close, plie and stretch. Going right behind the hip, demi to the toe. And I'm still spiraling outwards and close and back and close, plie and stretch. Same thing to the side. So we go en croix, toe and demi and close, out and in, plie and stretch. At the end, we'll elevate, bring the arms to first. I'm going to face you for a moment. So our heels are up off the floor, but I'm going to show the arms by themselves. They come up to fifth, keeping them slightly in front of the forehead. You should be able to still see your fingers in your peripheral vision. And then we'll open out to a V, and from there, lower the arms, lower the heels. So we have a divided tendu, and then we still pass through that demi-point, even though we don't stop in it. Plie and stretch. We go en croix, front, side, back, and side, and then we'll take our balance at the end. Okay? So first position, left hand up the bar. Here we go. Prepare the arm first to second, demi-point to the toe. Now another tendu and a demi-plie. Going to the side, half toe to the toe, and out, in, plie, right behind your hip, toe, and up back, plie, once more to the side, keeping that heel looking to the front, arm is strong, out, in, plie. Let's take an elevate, arms in first. Belly button lifted, arms come up overhead to fifth, slightly forward. Reach out to your V, and lower, heels down. All right, switching right around to the other side. Let's bring our right hand to the bar. Here we go. Prepare the arm. Going front, half, toe, half, close. Demi-plie, open the knees, to the side, half, toe, out and in, to the back. Belly button is really lifting, back and in, to the side, one more time, and a tendu, closing in, plie. Let's take an elevate, arms to first, floating up to fifth, reach out to your V, and lower the heels. Okay, shake it out. So now we're going to take another tendu exercise, but we're working from our fifth position, so it's a little bit more challenging in many ways. Let's place the right foot in the front. Now, actually, to get to your fifth, let's just go. Let's work it from the beginning. So I know we can just go here. That's totally sometimes fine, but I want you to go to parallel. Flip to your natural turnout, right, without shifting the pelvis back, right? Then, keeping that same degree of rotation, cross one foot in front. It doesn't have to go all the way to the toes. Sometimes that twists the hips. So we're trying to keep our hips nice and square, so you may not be all the way crossed in fifth. Different schools of thought vary on that, but I think if we're newer to ballet and we're maybe you know, we're adults or we're not like young kids, sometimes it's not necessary to cross all the way to the toe. So that's a safer way to work your turnout, so just to protect your knees, okay? So from fifth, 5 and 6, arm first to second. We're going to the front, right in front of the belly button. Front and close, 2 and close. Third one lifts up just a couple of inches, back to the tendu, closing in. To the side. Now, remember where we went from first? That still is the same point on the floor, slightly forward, where every tendu side is going to go. Tendu side, close back. Side, close front. Side, little lift, and a tendu, closing back. To the back, and a close. 2, and a close. 3, little lift, and a tendu. We go en croix. So even though I'm coming from the back, I'm still going to that same spot on the floor. Side and a close. Side, little lift, and a tendu, and a close. From here, we're going to bring our front foot up to coup de pied devant. So we peel it up. The toe is touching the front of the ankle, and we'll find a balance. Arms in first position. That's it. Closing back in the front to finish. Okay? So tendu front, tendu front. The third one has a little lift and lower, very small. We shouldn't have any movement going on in our pelvis, okay? So here we go from fifth. Prepare the arm to second position, going front. 1 and close. 2. Third one, little lift. Same thing to the side. Close back. Now keep that heel looking forward as you lift and lower. Let's take it to the back. We're still passing through our demi point. Lift, tendu, going to the side again, out and close. Grow tall, lengthen the waist. Lift and lower. Front of the ankle, open the knee. Just the pinky toes are touching. Both arms to first. And close the foot in front. All right, shake out your legs. We're gonna go right around to the other side. So put your left foot front, right hand at the bar. Here we go. Prepare the arm to second. Going to the front, right in front of your belly button. Third one, little lift. Same thing to the side. Third one, little lift. To the back, keep your belly button lifted, close. 2, 3, lift and lower. Last time to the side. Keep your pelvis square, no twisting. And lift. Front of the ankle, pinky toe touches, knee is open, arms come to first. And we'll finish in fifth. All right, shake out your legs. All right, we're gonna go into some dégagés. So dégagés are coming just a couple of inches off of the ground. Let's see. And essentially it's the same mechanics as your tendu as far as the placement, the turnout, all of that, but it's a little bit more, it's a little bit sharper. So you're really brushing the foot off of the floor with more energy through the toes. Okay, so we'll put our right foot front and we'll go 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We go to the front. Off the floor, close. 2 and close. 3, pique up and close. To the side, close back. Side, close front. Side, pique and close. Going back and a close. 2 and a close. 3, and we'll do this en croix again. Side, Keep that heel forward. It gets harder as the leg comes off the floor. Out, pique, pique, and close. This time we're going to bring that foot all the way up to the knee. So we peel it up, front of the knee, and we'll find our balance there at the end. So we have 3 dégagés that go off the floor, close, one movement, off, in, off, pique, pique is to prick, prick and close. So after you prick 2 times, close back to your 5th. Same thing to the side and back and side. And then we'll find our retiré. So remember, if you've taken my class, we're not resting the foot in retiré. There's the connection of the pinky toes to the leg, but we're really having to lift up from the hamstring, so we're not here, if you can see my foot. Okay, so let's put our right foot front, left hand at the bar, and here we go. Prepare the arms, and front, close, 2, close, 3, pique, pique, to the side. Going back. Keep your belly up and up. Going side one more time. Remember, it's a little bit forward. Heel up to the front of the knee. Arms in first. Whenever you're ready, you can take your time there, but when you're ready, close in the front and shake it out. All right. Let's go to the other side. Right hand at the bar. Here we go. And front, close, 2, third one, pique, pique, to the side, 2, up, up, going back, 3, pique, pique, and close. Last time to the side. And we'll bring that foot to the front of the knee. Open that knee, really find that rotation. Arms in first. And closing down. All right. So, I know there's so many things and rules to think about in ballet, so it's totally fine if you want to pick a couple to focus on. I'm going to give you another element that I do want you to include in your thought process, and that's the positioning of the arms. So the arms start, this is our kind of preparatory position en bas. It's a rounded oval. The elbows are forward. We're not letting them come back. And this is the basis of all of our positions in ballet. When you come to first, the arms just lift up. We don't bring the shoulders up. We don't lift them above the shoulders, but it's the same shape. The same shape essentially opens to the side, but then there's a little bit of an opening through the forearms. So it's almost like you're in a pool and you have pool floaties on your arms and you're just resting your arms on top of the water. So watch that we don't get here. Sometimes that means that we've lost our connection into our back. The elbows are lifted without bringing the shoulders up, which is hard. And we're just feeling that nice rest on top of the water. When we go to 5th position, it's that same position from first that's coming up to here. And then of course we have our arabesques, which we won't get into right now. Okay, so let's do another dégagé. We're going to face to our bar. And we're just going to go from first position, facing to the bar. Nice simple pattern, dégagé. 1, 2, 3, so on the count, you're in, 6, 7, switching legs, 2, 3. Many of us have done this pattern many times before, so that was 8, 4 on the right, 3 and 4, 4 on the left, 3 and 4, 2 on the right, 2 on the left, single counts, left, right, and left. Now we're going to build our count back up, starting from our singles. Right, left, right, and left. 2 on the right, 2 on the left, 4 on the right, 4 on the left, 8 and 8. So we go 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Start with the ones. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 8. The tendency for some reason on the singles is to speed up. keep your same tempo, okay? The goal is to not have any movement in the upper body, so you want to really float your rib cage off of your pelvis, make some space for your waist, okay? All right, let's do it. So from first position, facing your bar. Right leg starts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other leg. Four on the right. 1, 2. Really fire the toes off of the floor. Keep your eyes up. 2. Single counts. Right, left. Start with your singles. Right, left, right, left. 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, left. 8 on the right, 3, 4, and left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish. All right, shake out your legs. Hopefully our feet and our legs are feeling activated and warm. We're going to rond de jambe, and rond de jambe, of course, means round of the leg. So I want you to think of your pelvis. This is for all the time, but your pelvis is a bowl. And let's say it's a bowl of water. When we're really balanced, that bowl should be able to contain the water without spilling. What happens sometimes is if we let our pelvis move with the legs, then we're spilling water out the sides of that bowl. So we want to keep it really level, and then the legs move freely of the pelvis. So it shouldn't be that they have to move together. So let's put our right foot front. Breathe the arm. 5 and 6. Prepare first. 2, second. Time you front. Quarter rond side. So you're tracing that half circle, going back, close into first. Now, so we do one broken down, then we go front to the back, front to the back. 2 more. It's like a capital letter D. Back, front to the back. Then we're going to lift that leg off the floor just a couple of inches. Front. As you get to the side, your heels should be looking forward, and then we reach back, and now we close in 5th. To reverse, on et on. Back, side, front, and close. Getting quicker. Back to the front, back to the front. 2 more. And around. Back and around, off the floor, and side and front, closing in 5th. From here, let's do a port de bras forward, long spine, arm is in 5th, long spine to come up, come right up and back, 6, 7, and 8. Now you have an option here. If you've worked for a while, if you've worked in this class, maybe come up into Susu, lifting your heels, and then bring that outside foot to the retiré, so you're up in a demi-point. If that's not quite right for you yet, just stay on flat. Don't lift that bottom heel, just bring this leg up to the retiré. But you have the option to take that in relevé or élevé. So we go front, side, back, and close. This direction, front to back, is en dehors. Front and around. We have 4 of these. It's a little slower. 3 and 4, and then we lift it off of the floor and side and back, close behind. That last one off the floor closes in 5th position. We reverse that. I'll call it out, of course, as we go. We port de bras forward and back, and then we take whichever balance is for us today, okay? So let's put our right foot front, left hand at the bar, and here we go. Prepare the arm to second. Remember where that arm goes. To the front, side, back, close in first. Now a little quicker. Front to the back. 2 more. Can you grow ½ an inch taller? Last one. Off of the floor. Front, side, back. Little quicker. Back to the front. Back to the front. 2 more. Off of the floor. Side and front. Let's take a port de bras all the way down. Long spine. Long spine to come up. Palm break up and back. Now coming back up, arm to first. Either stay flat or go su-su. Bring that outside foot up to the knee. You can hold onto the bar and just work here, or maybe test your balance. When you're ready, come back into su-su and lower the heels. Okay. So when we're working ballet basics, it's all about training the patterns in the body, which is why a lot of it obviously is broken down. So that's why we work very specific ways to get into and out of certain steps so that it becomes second nature in our body. So for example, if you're taking that elevate, we don't just go up. We actually find our su-su first. Then the foot comes up, we balance, we do whatever. We have to come back into that tight, tight su-su to lower back down. So we're really making sure we're training how to get into it and how to get out of it, because those are almost more important than the movement or the step itself or the balance itself. That's how we're training our body through these movement pathways that help us when we start doing more challenging things. Okay, not that this isn't challenging. Ballet basics are super challenging if you do them right. Okay, so let's do other side. Left foot front, right hand at the bar. Here we go. To the front and side and back. Little quicker, tracing that half circle. Try to make it a really large circle without shifting in your hips. One more. And we'll go off of the floor, front, heel forward, reach it back, close in fifth. Reverse, back, side, front, close first. Back to the front. 2 more. Off of the floor, back, side, front. Look to your hand, port de bras forward, long spine. Long to come up. Come right, turn your head to your elbow. Now find that su-su if you're going to come up into elevate. Then bring the foot to the front of the knee, opening that leg. Balance or just hold onto the bar. When you're ready to come down, close into su-su, then slide the feet to lower. All right. Let's move into fondues. Fondue is just like the food, it means to melt. Okay, so we'll put our, let's put our right foot in the front facing sideways. It's a longer introduction in the music, so we breathe the arm 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Prepare 5 and 6 and 7. So I'm going to turn again just so you can see my legs working here. The front foot, the foot furthest away from the bar, is going to peel off the floor, bringing the toe to the ankle, both knees bend together. So one more time, 1 to 2, extend to the front, both legs stretch together, tendu, and close. This is slow today. Fondu, extending to the side, remember slightly in front, tendu, closing back. Now we go to the back of the ankle, fondu, whoop, try it again, to the back, touch down, close fifth, and then we're not going to go back to the side yet. What we're rather going to do is actually If this is my bar, we're gonna port a bras away from the bar. So the arms come into this, some call it a crossed fourth position. The inside arm comes up, outside arm is in front, and we'll bend away from the bar. As you recover, the arms pass through first. Hold the bar, open the arm. Then we start the whole thing from the back. So this is my bar. Fondue, extend to the back, touch down to the floor, and close. Fondue, extend to the side, touch down. So it's not high, it's maybe 45 degrees. If this was 90 degrees, maybe 45. Fondue to the front, extend in front of the belly button, tendu, and close. Let's do that same port a bras. So inside arm comes up to bend away from the bar, arms through first, open, and lower. Now, if you've worked in ballet for a while, you can add a port a bras to the fondue. I'm going to give you the option to bring the arm down, bras or en bas, and as you get, you're going to open your arm to second, but you're passing through first to second. And you can take that in any position, any direction. Da-dum, da-dum, ba-dum. If it's newer to you, just keep that arm in second, focus on the legs. So we fondue to the front, touch and close. Fondue to the side, touch the floor, close back. Fondue to the back, touch the floor, close back. Port a bras away from your bar to reverse. That's it, okay? So right foot front. Let's do it. We have a long intro. Prepare the arm. 5, 6. I'm going to just keep my arm in second. Peel to the front. Extend out. Hold that. Touch. So part of the work here is holding that leg off of the floor. Side. Touch. And close. Going to the back. Back of the ankle, touch down, and close. Inside arm comes up, side bend, arms go through first, and second. Let's reverse from the back. I'll show it with the arm. Touch, and close. Arm is en bas, first to second, touch, and close. En bas, first to second, touch, and close. Again, port a bras away, through first, open, finish. So everyone, when we say port a bras, we're going to go to the second side. Port a bras means carriage of the arms. So this movement is a port a bras, but we also say port a bras when we bend the spine. So it can refer to both things, just when you hear that, so you know. Okay, let's go second side. Little breathe. Prepare the arm first to second. Peel that foot up, knees open to a diamond. Extend, touch down, and close. Peel it up. Extend, touch down, close behind. To the back, back of the ankle, right behind. Touch down, and we'll port a bras away from the bar. Arms go through first and second. Let's reverse from the back. Fondue. Touch down. Close fit. I'll show with the arm. Fondue. First to second. Touch. And close. In the front. Front of the ankle. Out. Touch. And close. Port a bras away. And arms through first. Open. And finish. All right. So those were our fondues. Now we're going to get into grand battements. We're kicking the legs higher off of the floor. Grand battement is a large battement, which is to throw the leg. Okay, so we will start with our right foot front. Now, even though we're going for height, we're not letting the standing leg bend, we're not letting the pelvis shift, okay? So you're going as high as you can, maintaining this region and the legs. 5 and 6, arm first, 2, 5th, brush front and close, and 2, and close, and 3, and close, plie, and stretch, going side, close, back, brush side. So it's all about that initial brush on the floor, plie, and stretch, going back and close, and back and close, back and close, plie, and stretch. This is just a tendu. Plie in the front, susu, détourné, turn towards your bar, and plie and stretch. 3 to the front, it's not this fast at all. Plie and stretch. 3 to the side, changing your 5th with every closing, plie and stretch. 3 to the back, plie and stretch, and then this is just a tendu. Plie, susu, détourné. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh, you might see me kind of shifting. That's just so I don't kick my wall. So if you can help it, try not to let those feet move in the plie stretch, right? We're coming back to the 5th and that's our home base. We really should take out the extra fidgets. There shouldn't be any extra outside movement, but I'm gonna warn you that I probably will have to because I don't want to break my glass here, okay? So 3 to the front, plie stretch, 3 to the side, plie stretch, 3 to the back, plie stretch. This is just a tendu closing front. Susu, turn towards your bar to the other side, okay? So here we go, right foot front. Prepare the arm, and front, 2, 3, plie. Going side, plie, to the back, right behind your hip. Really stretch that leg long, keep your back up. This is just a tendu. Plie, 5th, susu, turn around. Here we go, other side. Brush the foot, brush, plie. To the side, brush, plie, plie, tendu side, plie, 5th, susu, détourné. All right. Okay, everyone, let's do one last little exercise at the bar. This is an ankle strengthening / injury prevention exercise. All we're doing is facing to our bar. We are in parallel for this, so no need to turn out. You're just gonna lift one foot up. You don't even have to point that foot. This is just a strengthening exercise. And we're just going to do 8 slow elevés, up and down on one side, and then we'll switch to the other side. That's it, okay? So this is to get us nice and strong, and many other things. Here we go. Elevate up, down. And it's slow, so it's harder, slower, down. 3, lightly lower. Make sure you're not crashing down. Keep going on this leg, 4 more. 3, belly button in, 2, last one, switching sides, and up, stay strong on that leg, 4 more, 3, last 2, when the music gets slower right at the end, last one, and make sure you take a little calf stretch. All right. Okay, everyone, we're going to come into the center just for a little port de bras reverence to finish up today. So this is just going to be a follow along, okay? So come away from your bar. Here we go. Let's go second position. Right arm does a little breathe and lower. It comes all the way up to fifth, lower down the middle. Other arm. Sideways up to fifth and lower down the middle. Both arms open, parallel feet stretching forward. Relax your head, try to just listen to my voice. Plie the knees and stretch. One more time, plie and stretch. Bend your knees, roll up through your spine, one bone at a time. Turning out the feet, back to second. And we'll tendre to first. Arms are in brava. Prepare the arms through first. Open second. Allonge. And down. Let's elevate. Lift the heels. Up. And down. One more time. Lift the heels up. Hold that balance. Try to look beyond the screen here. And lower. Plie. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'm here every Saturday for Ballet Basics at 10, so hopefully I'll see you again next time. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you later.